What's up, guys? So today we're gonna be doing another toy hunt. So I recently had looked on my Walmart app and saw that my local Walmart is supposedly has some, Studio Series TF1 Bumblebees in stock. So we're gonna go check it out, see if they have it. All right, so we're in this Walmart. I checked the website and it said they should have Studio Series TF1 Bumblebee in stock. Nothing in clearance. Jesus, $12 for this thing? Got it at that other one for $4. But yeah, this Walmart's pretty good. I mean, sometimes I found the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee here, and also who else? Actually, I found all of the Velocitron Wave and got Cosmos here. So let's see what they have in the toy section. Ooh. Retro Bumblebee. Oh, shit. I gotta check if I canceled my Retro Bumblebee. I could cancel it on the website right now. Okay. I'll definitely take one of you, no one else. Badass. And Retro Bumblebee. Nice figure. I think I have this guy coming in the mail soon, so I don't think I'm gonna buy him, but it's nice to find him in person. Good to see it in the store. Oh my god, I'm so glad I stayed. Look up there. Ironhide and Sentinel. Scrapper, come on. Yes, why is he Scrapper? Ironhide, I'm getting in the mail. Okay, got them all down. Alright, so they got Sentinel, Ironhide, and Scrapper. I'm gonna take only... Badass. This is nice. I'm gonna leave the rest of these down. But yeah, good haul. Alrighty, so that was a lot. I guess let's start with the unboxing and first the haul. First things first. I did get the Bumblebee. It didn't ship yet, so I just canceled my order on Hasbro Pulse, but happy to have Bumblebee. I do wish that this figure had a different face sculpt. I wish they did a more toy accurate head, but I have a friend who made a custom one and I'm gonna repaint it, so you'll eventually see that on my social medias. The Bumblebee, I went all this way for. Got 2 Bumblebees today, actually. So, got Badassatron himself. So, happy to have this guy. I never got the mainline one, so this is like gonna be like first impressions with a toy of this design. These two I was very happy to find. Scrapper. My favorite Constructicon. It's very nice. Love the new packaging too. Very excited to open him. And Sentinel Prime. Oh, man, so happy to have him. Been wanting this character for a while. This was announced a while ago, so it's about time to have him in person. But I'm gonna start with Bumblebee, I guess. Badassatron right here. Bam. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna move my car forward because I just found a better parking spot. Alright. Alrighty. So Bumblebee. This is what he looks like, Bumblebee. Take him out of this. Now, I do actually think the design for this is pretty nice. It's just the toy makes him look so chubby, or like more chunky and more kibbly than he actually is. So I'm very curious at how it looks in person. We see exposed pinned wheels. Okay. So this is... Okay, that actually does not look that bad in person. Check them out. Looks pretty good. Honestly, if the War for Cybertron figure looked as good as this, then I would have been way happier with it. Let's take out his accessories. Jeez, this guy comes with a lot. Holy crap. Okay, so he comes with 2 blades. Just trying to see where I attach it. Okay, so it attaches blades. You just put in his blasters. 2 blasters. That looks pretty cool. And then he also has his knife hands. I have knife hands, guys. That's what he was like in the movie. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think that looks pretty nice. Would love if they did a version of this figure with the helmet, because they advertised that on the figure. So it's like, if it came with an extra head, that would be cool, but I'm sure we're gonna get some kind of like 2-pack or something like that. Should I try transforming him? Sure, why not? Let's try. All right, so feet. All right, got Bumblebee transformed. Looks all right. I mean, a little gappy right here, but I think it serves the purpose. I mean, I might have transformed it wrong. I just did this without the instructions, so yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, definitely curious. Just see if I got this right, and if they make make a version of this with his battle mask. I would buy it. All right, next is, I guess I could open this guy. He'll be easy to transform. Not a big, I'm trying not to keep packaging anymore for these figures because, you know, it's, look at that, that looks nice. Wait, where's instructions? There we go. Okay, taking it out of the plastic. Alrighty, there we go. Bumblebee, or vintage Bumblebee. Looks pretty good. Ooh, they also put the little decal he had on his bumper. Alright, so let's transform this guy real quick. I'm not gonna bother taking out his weapon, in all honesty, just because the thing sucks, and I have so many of them, and you guys know how it works probably. I've done a lot of customizing with this mold. I've made like 3 customs with it, so pretty used to everything it can do and all that. There we go, Bumblebee. Looks very nice. I mean, let's also compare it. Looks pretty good, in all honesty. I prefer these colors over the Netflix one. I still have that Netflix one, but yeah, I guess I'll also take the gun out, or I'll just put that aside. Okay, so let's open up. Who should I? I'll save Sentinel for last. Save the best for last. Scrapper. Scrapper. He comes with, I think, just Devastator's gun, right? Or a gun. Okay, so I'm not sure how I feel about the shade of green that they chose for the Constructicons. I might have made that public on my Twitter. Might have said that, but in person it looks a little better. But I want to see all the Constructicons like in person to really decide that. But at least by the end of the year, we're gonna have Devastator, which is kind of like crazy to think about. Scrapper. Honestly, this guy looks awesome. Oh my god. Big fan of Scrapper. He's my favorite Constructicon. I think his design's the best. My second favorite is probably Scavenger. He's got these guns. Okay, yeah, he does come with Devastators. I believe this is what's gonna be Devastator's gun. Make sure. Yeah, Devastator's gun. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But he does come with his normal gun. Like that. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so let me try to figure out how to transform this guy. Let's see, so... Never owned the Combiner Wars Devastator. That was in the time, or I guess era, when I wasn't wasn't really into Transformers as much. It's a long story, I'll save it for another video, but I was not collecting Transformers for about 3 years, and so I missed all of Combiner Wars and most of Titan's Return. But what I did not get the Combiner Wars Devastator, but I did buy a KO of it. And I remember a lot of people like upset that Scrapper at the time didn't have elbows. So the fact that this is elbows now is good improvement, but he's like half the size, so people are like complaining about that. I mean, can't say this is like a pretty alternate mode, but it definitely serves its purpose and looks like what Scrapper's alt mode would be. Feel a little, I'm gonna say it, I wish this had a bit more paint on it. I'm probably gonna buy Toy Hacks. So, all right. Scrapper, let's compare him to Bumblebee. Okay, wait, that is pretty good scaling, in all honesty, for what I imagine. And then we have TF1 Bumblebee. All right, and last but not least, Sentinel Prime. Mr. takes the T-Cogs right out of your newborn chest. There we go. Sentinel. So what's super funny about this figure is that we never saw him transform into a jet in the movie, even though it's like really implied that he's a jet because he could fly. But it's so interesting. We never see him transform into a jet ever. The most we saw is the third mode, which, you know, I'm even surprised that even was included in the figure. But hey, let's see if they did it well. Let's see. Would I customize this to be more screen accurate, like with a metallic gold finish stuff? I don't know. I don't think I would, just because the figure looks good as it is. Ooh, yeah, this looks pretty nice. Oh my god, okay. Something is off, though. Something is a little off about this figure, though. So, is it just me, or does he look like a bit... His chest looks huge, or like his like right here looks kind of a little odd, but it looks very nice. I'm not gonna deny that. Maybe it's his waist. I don't really know. Something looks off about this figure. But just flipped that out. Okay, let's see if I could get all of his battle gear out. All right, so here he is. Okay, here he is in the Truth is What I Make It mode. So that's pretty cool. I honestly think that looks very nice to include it. But we're not here for that. We're here for his jet mode, however you do that. I might not be able to figure this out on camera, but we'll see. All right, let me transform this guy real quick. And all right, I think I got it. Let me just turn his head because there we go. That is a very nice jet mode, in all honesty. Way better than the main line. Like this figure a lot already. I didn't look at his accessories. Might as well just go through those real quick. I am a little upset that they didn't include his sword that he killed Alpha Trion with, but hopefully it could come with Alpha Trion. I'm not sure since he didn't really use any weapons. Okay, so it has this big pink shield and these two little blasters. That's it. So yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, this is a great haul today. Got these 4 bots. I didn't buy... Sorry about that. I didn't buy Ironhide because he's actually arriving at my house on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, so maybe I'll do a video unboxing that. I'm not too sure, but yeah. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys find these figures too. I'm getting lucky. This is like the first time Walmarts have ever really had anything. I guess the next things I'm really looking for are Bone Crusher, Q, and what's their names? Leader Class G2 Grimlock and Megatronus. So whenever I find those or anything else, I'll have the camera ready. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.